Hello, good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm gonna be showing you how to make, well, not how to make, my sister is already making it, so I'm gonna show you that. And I'm also gonna take you to Mama's herb farm. I'm gonna show you all the plants she has in there, and then ignore that backyard, that's another farm too over here. So let's get into it. So we are having millet porridge with roasted peanut, and then that's the puff that my sister is making. She already did a lot. All right, so this is made out of flour, yeast, eggs, milk, and then sugar to bring it to taste. And then when you deep fry it, this is how it's gonna look like, and it goes pretty well with that millet porridge that I show you. Moment the breakfast is gonna be ready, and that's her giving me all those say hi. So this is African, so I googled the name. The my dialect, the name is Nunum, but I google it and it says African wild basil, and then it has a scientific name. I don't remember, but I'll put it in there. But she has that. This is another same Nunum, which is the African wild basil. It clears your nostrils, so if you have cold, you can actually inhale it or put it in your sinus. This is neem tree, and it's one of the powerful herbs. I know during Corona, a lot of people were inhaling that. It actually brings down fever. So you just boil a hot water and then put some in there, and then cover yourself and inhale it. So it's like you're in a sauna, but you are actually inhaling a very healthy herb. So that's the neem tree. I will actually do that to kind of cleanse my body from all this corona. Coconut tree. When I was younger, this wasn't here, but it looks like Mama is trying to use it as a borderline on the land. So we have coconut tree, and it's going to grow very tall like the teak tree next door, and that will be used as a borderline away from the street. And then yeah, that's the teak tree. She has a couple. This wild berries, in my language we call it isusa. It's very bitter, but you can use that as a seasoning also, because it's bitter but it has a sweet taste. And then if you can see clearly, it's bearing fruit, and this is how it's going to look like. You can always cook that, blend it, and use it to seasoning your meat, and you will have that sweet sour taste, and it's also healthy. That's a very good herb. African wild berry. That's it. Some people use the cassava leaves to make some as a veggie, to make stews or soup, and then the tuber will come. The tuber will be on the root. This tree is orange tree. Oh my god, I didn't even see that it has bear a lot of fruit that's orange. And I went to town yesterday to get some oranges. Ooh, I should have come to the garden. That's orange already. So next is the papaya. See, that's the papaya tree. It already have papayas on there, and it looks like we need to make papaya smoothie tonight because papayas on there, and it grows very tall right from there. And then at the back, as you see, these trees are plantain. Those are plantain tree right across it. Yeah, That's the plantain tree in ready. So this tree is mango tree. So we are not in the mango season, so there's no fruit on there, but that's mango tree. And then next to it at the back is a beautiful spinach. All right, so this is cocoyam leaves, and then this is actually spinach. And then the cocoyam will be the tuber on the root, the tuber under the root. But this is cocoyam leaves, and it's called spinach. Those are all greens. It has a lot of health benefits. Okay, so all these mounds right there are yams, and then it grows out, and that's the yam leaves. And you have to always have, in my language we call this pump. In my language we call this pump, but it's just a stick to support the yam leaves, because if you leave it, it's going to curl around and be very bushy. So what they do is they just curl it around the stick, and then I'll show you how the yam tuber looks like. It's actually bigger once it grows. And then we're not in yam season, we're almost there though, so those are all yams. Yeah, over there about the yam, this is how the tubers looks like. It's actually bigger than what we have in the state, and then that's where mama keeps her yam, and it's outside, and then nobody even touches it, you see. And then that's the aloe vera. Aloe vera, you all know the benefit. People are using it for skincare, facials, and all that stuff. So yeah, mama do have aloe vera in her farm. I'm gonna call this a farm because it used to be smaller, but it looks like she kept growing a lot of stuff, so it's bigger now. But yes, that's aloe vera right in there. And last night I came in and cut a little bit for my facials. See, I don't have to go to the grocery store. I can just get into the farm, get some herbs, and then be ready. You see, it's a palm nut tree, and see, I think this will be the length, and then it looks like it is actually bearing fruit. So if you haven't seen palm nut, this is how palm nut looks like. And from what I heard, they said this is a male palm nut, so it's not going to grow like taller. It's just going to be built up down. So you see the nut, this will ripen and become very reddish, and then you're going to cut those stuff blocking it, and then it will just fall off. You make soup off from it, and that's what they use to make the palm nut oil. There are I can see two fruits on there right now. So, and then once it start bearing fruit, so let's say once it's older, they cut it, and then the bottom is used to make palm wine. That's like a traditional wine. So yeah, it has a lot of useful, it does produce a lot of useful things. So yeah, this is also a cashew tree, and it produces cashew nut, cashew milk, and then the cashew fruit itself. We're not, that is the cashew tree. And you guys know all the benefit that comes out from cashew nut. You can get milk, and this is the fruit. I haven't seen a lot of people eating the fruit, but the fruit is also sweet and sour, and it smells good. And next to it is ripe plantain that we cut from there. eggplant, and over here we call it garden eggs. It's not that big like the one you find in the state. This is like wild eggplant, very organic, and you can make a lot of stuff off from it. We make soup off from it, we make stew off from it, and then you can even eat it. Just cut it and put it in your salad. So that's that in it because we need to use it. Mayoka plant, and as you all know, mayoka is okra. It has that slimy texture, and then we make soup off from this. And that's moringa plant, and those are the moringa. You see this one that we sell? Oops. See this moringa? It came out from this. It's good to make tea, smoothie out from it. And it has a lot of protein, calcium, iron, fiber. It's everything. So you can use it as a tea or add it to your smoothie. So yes, we have that over in Mama's garden. There's the guava tree, and we're not in guava season, so you don't see the fruit, but it does have the. And then that's the guava fruit. It's barely bearing it, but I think it should be ready in the spring. So yes, that's guava.